I haven't experienced it to an absolutely detrimental effect, but if I have, then good on you. You've done it without me knowing. So uh, I don't know. Each to their own. And actually, Dave and I spoke about this the other day. We were talking about one or two things, and we were kind of theorizing some things that come about. It's like, okay, where's this come from? And maybe if someone said something about us, then so be it. If that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. At the end of the day, people know where to contact us.
You've noticed you've missed bookings because of it, or?
Oh no, there's just maybe one or two things that have been said about us that we were like, nah, this isn't bang on, this isn't accurate, and we'll message one or two people and we'll call them out on it. We'll ask the truth and see what the go is. Where's this come about? Has something happened?
Like, where's the problem, basically? Like, what's up?
And it's not like, I actually don't care if someone's going to say something about me or Dave. It's more if those things get to people that I care what they think. I at the end of the day, promoters are hiring us to do a job. They're hiring us to do something, for their service. Audience. Okay, exactly. And I care about what the promoter thinks, because they're hiring. I have a working relationship with a promoter. If a promoter hears from someone that, hey, BDE said this, and it's not true, now I have issue. I don't care if you want to sit there and say, hey, he's a dickhead. He said this about me. I don't care. So don't insult our work. Don't insult what we're about. Don't put any of my bookings at risk.
Yeah, and don't put words in your mouth either, because that's the one thing, is like when people say, oh yeah, this person said this and they didn't, it's like, but even then, if they did, it's like, who the fuck are you to open your mouth and say it anyway? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just too many people are just willing to spread shit.
Oh, and that's the relationship I think we have with the promoters we work with, and at least the people I have in my inner circle, and the close friends we have in this business, that, hey, if you heard this, you can come to me, you can chat to me, and they'll come chat with me and be, hey, we heard this, and we'll have that conversation. If I don't hear from you, it means you don't give a shit about me, and so be it.
Do you, like, have you, like, whenever you've confronted people, have they ever come back at you and like come at you sideways, going like, fuck yeah, like, yeah, I did say that, fuck you, like, what are you gonna do about it? Or
no,
has it always been like backpedaling?
I'd appreciate that. If someone wants to do that, then fair enough. Go ahead and put your name to it. I'm more than happy to have that conversation with you. But yeah, no, it's.
Well, I think as well, a lot of people kind of just like a lot of people don't like that confrontation, and they would do anything to probably be in that situation. But, oh no, brother, like smooth it over really quick.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people get very comfortable over the internet. It's the reality of it. If not a lot of people can have a conversation face to face.
100%. Like, I think it's easier to put something out on the internet just by typing a few things or punching a few keys on your phone. But it's like, as the saying goes, man, be careful, because your online balls will get your real life teeth knocked down your throat one day.
Never heard that one before.
There you go. You can use that one. But like, I feel like that's the kind of way that we live in society now, where like a lot of people just, it's easy for them to go and do that. It's easy for them to talk shit about them behind their back, instead of just address the issue and say, hey, listen, I've got a problem with you because of this.
Yeah, and that's the easy way to go about it. I don't know. I guess social media's made things a little too easy for people, and they don't really know how to socialize.
It's made people kind of socially awkward though, because like, I know myself, like,
100%.
I'm on social media fucking like a lot with podcasting stuff and stuff like that. I know, like I said, man, I got 3 kids, so when I get home, like when they're awake up until the time they go to bed, I just put my phone aside. It's like whatever's happening on the world of like the World Wide Web can wait 2 hours until I put my kids to bed, and then I can worry about it.
Exactly. I've had people come up to me and say, "Hey, how did you and Dave get to where you're at? Like, how did this happen so quick?" Like, mate, half of it happened because we can just go backstage and hold a regular conversation and just chat with people. And you know what? At the end of, maybe let's not chat about wrestling for 10 minutes. Let's talk about life. Let's talk about sport. Let's talk about anything and just have a normal conversation. That's actually wrestling and vote. It just envelops so much of what we do, and we're so focused on it so much of the time. Let's take ourselves away from that. Let's have a regular conversation away from that, and actually forget we're in wrestling for 10 minutes. And you know what? You feel a bit more relieved, because sometimes wrestling as a business, it's very above the shoulders. You're very tense and very stressed all the time. Some people just want 5 minutes away.